Hey Sagittarius, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a general reading for winter. It might be about your career, your love life, or whatever is the most important message that Spirit needs you to hear right now. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Sagittarius' message for winter? What is Sagittarius' message for winter? At the beginning of winter, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Makes sense. The year is coming to a close. You're closing out the cycle in December, and you're starting a new beginning moving into the new year. There's been lots of imagery in these winter readings about endings and new beginnings. We also have the Nine of Coins in December, and the Nine of Coins is about stability and security. It's about financial independence. Some of you might be very focused on your material world right now, and that's not a bad thing. Focusing on providing for your home. Some of you might be looking to make an investment or moving homes, saving up for some sort of big purchase. Some of you are very focused on your education, your career, and your finances right now. Especially with this first chakra card here, this is also about stability and security. And for some of you, this could also just be personal growth, especially if you're single right now. We also have the Lovers card here. You might be dealing with a Gemini. And for some of you, this could be a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames, of course. Not everybody does, but the message with this card is the same. Somebody coming into your life in winter that has a very strong physical and emotional attraction. Winter is cuffing season, after all. For some of you who are single with that confident Nine of Coins energy, this could be a completely new person coming in unexpectedly. You might even meet them through work. And some of you could also already be in a relationship. You might already be committed to each other, already be established, even living together maybe. And it kind of feels like the two of you might be coming into some sort of windfall of money, which is also why you have the Nine of Coins here. So for some of you, it feels like this sense of stability and security is financial and emotional. And that's what's kind of helping you bring in this new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. You do have a rough start to the new year, Sagittarius, but don't panic yet. These readings are meant to be general overviews of like the next 3 months or so we will pull clarifier cards. But you're starting off in January with the Eight of Swords. There's something that's making you very anxious and stressed out. For some of you, it could be about money with that Nine of Coins. Especially if you're in a relationship right now, you and your partner might be arguing over what to do with this new financial status. For some of you, this could be more emotional, especially if you're meeting somebody in winter. This might kind of feel like a hard and fast romance, especially if you're not exclusive with this person towards the beginning, and you might be starting to question whether or not this person is worth more of a commitment. For some of you, there could be some gaslighting involved as well, especially if you think this person has their options open. And it kind of feels like that stability and security is a little bit shaky in January. You have the Knight of Swords here. This is more air energy. Gemini again, also Libra and Aquarius. The Knight is also known for being a player in the tarot. So again, some of you could feel like this person has their options open or they're playing games with you. The Knight of Swords is a very chaotic energy and it can signal bad news. I feel like for some of you there could be a conflict involved here. Again, for some of you it might be about finances, but for some of you it could also just be this person's like overall energy, especially if you're still in the dating stage and you're starting to slowly learn that this person has a very negative way of dealing with conflict. Like they will say and do anything to make you feel small just so they can win the argument. You have the Seven of Swords here. This is a deception card. For some of you, you could suspect that this person is hiding something from you or keeping a secret from you or lying to you about something, especially with that imagery here with the Knight of Swords, how he always has his sword raised up in defense in front of his face. This person is very defensive, and the way that they treat you might be very unfair during conflicts. Worst case scenario, for some of you, you could be getting stabbed in the back by this person or going through some sort of betrayal. With this imagery here too, with this oracle card, we have Archangel Michael with his sword at the ready. So it kind of feels like the foundation that the two of you were previously on is no longer stable. Some of you might be getting love bombed as well. That's a side message I just heard. Another side message I just heard with this Nine of Coins up here, if you've recently come into some sort of windfall of money, some sort of inheritance, or even if this is just you building up your finances in general and you've become very successful in your career, some of you might be finding out that this person was only into you because of your money. Moving into the end of winter, in February, we have the Queen of Swords. This is more air energy, but the Queen of Swords is a strong, independent person. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. Masculine and feminine are all fluid in the tarot, so take it how it resonates. But the Queen of Swords is very no nonsense, no bullshit. Okay, no dancing around the subject, no beating around the bush, no sugarcoating it. These are the facts. The Queen of Swords is somebody who does not fuck with your energy. You know what I mean? I feel like in February, somebody in this situation has had enough of the drama, enough of the bullshit, and this person is raising this sword to cut the other one off. It might be you cutting this person off, or it might be them cutting you off, so take it how it resonates. But this person is done fucking around with the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords needs somebody more mature, somebody on their level. We also have the Queen of Wands here. You could be dealing with another fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or another Sagittarius, but I'm seeing this as your energy. It feels like after you cut this person off, you're bouncing back. Because that's the one thing that you're good at, Sagittarius, is bouncing back. You're still in a very confident energy. You're not going to let this person hold you back anymore. No more drama. And for some of you, this could be passion in business, focusing on that Nine of Coins for yourself. For some of you, you could be meeting somebody new, a passionate new connection, especially because we have the King of Wands here, somebody who's more on your level, somebody who shares your same energy, somebody who can give you the stability and security that you need, the stability and security that this person couldn't give you. You're ending the reading with the King of Wands. This is more fire energy. This is a very strong soulmate connection. The two of you are in the same energy. You match. You have the same goals. You want the same things. You're on the same page. You're also at the same maturity level. It's no longer queen versus knight. Now we have king and queen. For some of you, I feel like this transition that you're going through in winter could be about like exiting one relationship and entering into a new one, especially if this air energy over here, this Knight and Queen of Swords, was more of a past person. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, you could start off in winter dealing with a karmic connection, because the Wheel of Fortune can also be about the two of you going in circles. But then later in the winter, you meet who you're actually supposed to be with. Can you clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Knight of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Seven of Swords for me, please? Why does Sagittarius have the Seven of Swords? Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus if this is about a relationship. Or for some of you, this could also be a job that you're quitting or your contract may be coming to a close at the end of the year, transitioning out of one job and into another. Especially with that focus on the Nine of Coins and this passionate, ambitious energy down here with the King and Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Ace of Cups. So again, closing out this cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in December and entering into the new year with this Ace of Cups. When one door closes, another one opens. Ending one cycle and beginning another one. And with that Hierophant card, again, for some of you, this could be about a job, something in the arts or the creative field. But again, for most of you, I feel like this is about relationships. And clarifying this Knight of Swords here, it feels like for this knight energy, this player energy, this might have been a very casual connection. And for some of you, they might not intend for it to go beyond that, so they might be very resistant to giving you this cup. They don't want to accept your cup. They don't want to offer you their cup, which is why it feels like you're cutting this person off with the Queen of Swords and moving on to find somebody who's worthy of this cup. Some of you could be dealing with a commitment phobe. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is another deception card, so again, I feel like for some of you, you might be finding out some sort of secret that this person was keeping to you. Or you might have found out that they were lying to you about something. But I'm not seeing this disappointment lasting for very long, because the Five of Cups, especially with the imagery on this card in this deck, is very much about, is the glass half full or half empty? And Sagittarius, like I said, with this energy down here, you're very good at bouncing back. You are a glass half full type of person. You're always good at looking at the positive side of the situation. And you might be approaching this from the perspective of, well, this person was definitely not the one, but that doesn't mean that I'm never going to find the one. And so you move on. And so you change your focus. Okay, Sagittarius, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button, that helps me a lot. If you want to join the fam, you can click that bell to be notified every time I post. You can now also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. All of those links will be in the description box below. Either way, I'll see you here again at Ray's Tarot. See you later.